Have you ever wondered, could that mountain climbing trip you've been dreaming about be your last? There was no final message, no trace, just broken shoe prints, a forgotten backpack, and fear mixed with the beauty of nature, as if it was hiding something. In this video, we explore the strangest disappearances of mountaineers around the world, unsolved cases, creepy theories, and questions that will leave you thinking long after the screen has gone dark. For generations, deep forests and high mountains have been the last frontier that humans have wanted to conquer. And the more dangerous it is, the more people rush in. Climbing is not just about reaching the finish line, but about confronting one's own self. And no matter how well prepared you are, nature always reserves the right to remain silent and give direction. In the United States, in 2022 alone, more than 1,600 people were reported missing while participating in outdoor activities, of which more than 400 were in national parks. Many were found, miraculously surviving, after days of being lost. But there were still people, as if evaporated into thin air. Nature invites, but it also does not forgive. Let's start with the story of Jacob Gray. In April 2017, Jacob, a 22-year-old man, decided to leave his home with his bicycle and head into the Olympic National Park in Washington, USA. A few days later, his bike and a few belongings were found on the side of a deserted road. There was no sign of a struggle, no clues, no phone, just the eerie silence of the mountains. His family organized dozens of searches. Rescue teams, including dogs and drones, searched every inch of the area. It was more than a year later that Jacob's body was discovered, in an area far from where the bike was abandoned. There was no clear explanation for the cause of death. Another case, Chris Kremers and Lisanne Froon, two young Dutch schoolgirls, traveled to Panama in 2014. They decided to go hiking in a forest in Boquete, a place famous for its beautiful scenery and trails. But just hours after leaving home, they completely disappeared. The story took a dramatic turn when 3 months later, a local found their backpack in a river. Inside were a camera, a phone, and 2 pairs of glasses. Phone records showed that they had tried to call emergency services multiple times, but there was no signal. The camera took hundreds of photos, mostly landscapes, but there was a strange series of night shots, apparently taken in a panic. No one knew what had happened. A few bone fragments were later discovered, DNA matched, but the cause, still a mystery. From America to Europe, from Japan to South America, there are hundreds of strange disappearances like this. No bodies, no answers, no endings. Why can experienced, well-equipped people still disappear without a trace? Is it a normal accident, or is there something else? One of the most common theories is disorientation and panic. In the deep forest, when you leave the trail just a few steps, everything around you looks exactly the same. You can turn around many times without realizing you are back in the same place. Fear confuses the mind, leading to strange behaviors, running for your life, leaving things behind, hiding under trees for days. But not all cases can be explained simply. Some cases show signs of criminal activity, from murder, kidnapping, to organ trafficking. The deserted areas become ideal places to destroy traces. There are more bizarre theories. Some believe that in some areas, there are energy points, dimensional holes, or supernatural phenomena that cause people to be devoured. It sounds crazy, but in cases like Chris and Lisanne, data shows that the phones were turned on every day after they went missing, as if someone or something had tried to check the device. Technology has come a long way, with fly cams, thermal sensors, drones, but sometimes the forest still wins. What would make someone leave their tent in the middle of the night? Why would the camera contain pictures that no one can explain? Why were no distress calls heard when the phone was still working? With every disappearance, there is always at least one detail that leaves the search team puzzled. It's as if the missing person has disappeared on purpose or been erased from this world by something very organized. Some rescuers say they have found abandoned tents, food still intact, but no signs of struggle or predators. Some left diaries, unfinished notes, "I think I saw," but never continued. Mountaineering is a wonderful adventure, but never underestimate the risks. Be prepared before every trip. Maps, GPS, spare batteries, emergency signal devices. Most importantly, never go alone. Always let someone know where you are going and for how long. Always stay on the trail. Don't let your eagerness to explore put you in danger. And if one day you get lost, stop. Stay calm. Nature can be fierce, but it also has its rules. Keep the chance to survive.